everybody? Todd Mcfarlane here. Let's talk about Spawn and the difference between a regular Spawn figure and a deluxe Spawn figure. So here's the thing that can be a little bit frustrating making toys, is that the retailers want a certain type of box size and a certain price on their store shelves, and that means that limits us in terms of how big we can get the box, how much props we can put in there, the scale of the characters sometimes, and more importantly, the amount of paint you put on, because all of those actually bump the price up, and they want to make sure that we hit this sort of $20 range as much as we can. So we've got a couple people now that are willing to take, a couple stores that are willing to take the deluxe version. And what do you get in the deluxe version? Well, here you saw that there was 2 props and a figure. This one you're going to get 1 knife, 2 knives, blades, cool with some detail on it. 3, a big long one here. And then 4th, a double bladed staff here that they can spin and put in there. And if that's not enough, then you're going to get this super cool shield that's on here, both painted on the front and the back. So you're able to see that we're able to get you that highly detailed painting that we couldn't do on the other one. And then even more importantly, we get to add that to the actual figure itself, right? So you might not notice it at first blush, but like take a look at the regular one, the loincloth that's around his waist. See how it's mostly red with a little bit of a dragon pattern on there compared to the amount of detail that we have there, right? So that's just one of many spots. I mean, take a look at like his feet. If you look at even just the photo on the back here, see how his feet are black, right? Lots of sculpting, but we couldn't paint it that's there. But look at this. Look at the feet on this one right here. All the detail is going to be there. And not only is it going to be on the front, and you're going to get all that detail, but if you were to open up the regular one and turn it around, not going to see a lot of paint because we have to make sure that we hit our price target. But look at the back of this one here. A lot more paint applications and detail. And then, in case you didn't notice, they also get different face masks. So you've got this one right here, and then you've got this new one. So it's going to come with a different face mask. And then once you put it all together, look at how cool it looks, right? So you get this bigger box, compare it to the regular box, right? Here's a little tiny box here that's in there. And then even with all the gear, once you put all the gear on him, and this one's only got the one big staff, but if you were to put all 5 on his back or in his hands or lay it all around, you can see how much bigger and grander he's looking. So in terms of, if you want a lot more detail, go for the deluxe Spawn stuff. Looking cool. We're going to be doing that with some of our other license. Hope you like it, and that's the difference.
Welcome back, everyone. Toys here, and I am back yet again to give you guys another news update. And thanks to Todd Mcfarlane for doing another one of those awesome videos where he shows off the product. We've been missing those. Do more of those. Those are fun. He explained the upcoming deluxe version of the new Mcfarlane Toys Mandarin Spawn. We've had a blue Mandarin Spawn, we've had a revisit to the red Mandarin Spawn, and now we're getting a new deluxe version of the Mandarin Spawn, to which he described in detail. There are certain parameters put forth by retailers. Retailers even have to take this product. Then they have to paint it. They have to make it affordable. It's not ideal always. But at least they're being upfront and honest and saying, hey, this is what goes into it. It's not the 90s, unfortunately. As much as I want to say, oh, I compare my old Mandarin Spawn to this Mandarin Spawn. I look at the paint, blah, blah, blah. It's just, so we ain't living in those days no more. But this new Mandarin Spawn is cool. I like more so the weapons and everything. I have the new red Mandarin Spawn, and that's a really cool Mandarin Spawn. If I could somehow take the head from that one and pop it on this, that wouldn't be a bad thing. I don't know if I really care for this new updated, because that look is what the Mandarin Spawn is for me. The Scarlet Edge, and then you have the more comic booky one, which this one kind of sort of emulates as well. It's kind of sort of, it's more Scarlet Edge than anything, I would say. But lots of gold details, lots of ornate accessories, things that you would expect for the Mandarin Spawn. So if you want this, he kind of hinted that it's available at GameStop for pre-order now if you want to go that route. I always say, if it's going to be available everywhere else, go everywhere else. But I will admit, GameStop has been good lately with shipping things out Sooner or later, I would say it probably will show up at other stores, but for now, if you want it, GameStop is the place to get it. It is $45, that's another thing I could say all day. Yeah, I remember when Spawn figures used to be $6.99, $7.99. I think I got up to $12.99 at some point, but again, these are the times that we are living in. But I will point out one thing, that box, that's a nice looking package overall. I would say, yeah, if you don't have any Mandarin Spawn, this is a great place to start. It looks like a really nice figure. For me, we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm interested, but at the same time, I have lots of Mandarin Spawns, but I do like that they kind of pointed out, like, hey, you know, this is deluxe. We're going to be doing other deluxe figures for other lines. That Violator is looking pretty cool. Maybe we'll get some Batman, as much as people are like, oh, another Batman figure. But I'm curious to know what you guys think about this new Mandarin Spawn. Is it for you? Will you be grabbing? Comment below, let me know. Let's talk everything Mandarin Spawn. And I'm going to leave you guys with that. As always, drink some great coffee, eat some great food. But most importantly, remember, have a fantastic weekend. Enjoy it. Live it up. And when you do, let me know what you found. I'll talk to you guys soon. Adios.